I am very passionate about monetizing my skill, and I run a business where I make headpieces for people around me. In today's video, I'm going to take you guys in with me into some of the orders that I fulfilled over the past couple of weeks. I made a bunch of headpieces for a family that had a wedding coming up, and in today's video, I share the entire process with you all. If you'll be interested in learning how I made these headpieces that you see on here on your screen, please make sure you watch this video all the way through. Do not miss any part so you don't skip out on any information. Also, please remember to like this video. It supports my channel greatly and it lets me know that you guys enjoyed watching. Also, share this video with your friends. Subscribe to the channel if you're yet to, and engage on this particular video. Alright guys, let's get straight into the meat and the potatoes of today's video. Hello all, welcome back to another video guys. Today's video is a workflow kind of video, something slightly different from what I typically come on here with. I think there was an era in 2022 or was it 2021 when I used to do these I used to call them business vlogs back in the day, but I don't know why those vlogs stopped. Anyway, I have a bunch of orders. By the time you guys are seeing this video, we've most likely moved. I've lived in this space for the past 5 years. There are about 5 years. Today makes it 5 years, and no, actually, I moved into this apartment after my wedding. By the time you guys are seeing this vlog anyway, I would have left. I stayed here for about 5 years and 1 month or something like that. So it's been a fabulous time out here in Port Harcourt. I don't know if I've talked about it on the channel just yet, about me leaving PH, but PH was amazing to me. PH was really, really good to me. I cannot even deny the mercies of God to me and my household in this city. God has been good and kind to us in this city with no doubt. After I've said all of that, I have a couple of orders from people that I informed that will be leaving soon. They just want me to help them do some stuff here and there. I believe I posted a previous video where I made a bunch of berets for people. So that same person wants about 5 more berets, and then somebody else, her friend this time now, also asked for berets. This is why I always talk to us about the power of referrals. Okay, make sure that when you do something, you do it really, really well, because most likely referrals can come from that particular job that you've done. So don't just do things carelessly thinking that, oh, let me just collect this quick 10,000 or quick 7,000 from this person and just walk away. That quick 10,000 or 7,000 can block 100,000 that is supposed to come to you from another person that would have seen the good job that you did and ordered, more stuff from you. So make sure that every time that you're doing anything, put in your best, and God will also go ahead and bless the work of your hand. So I have about 3 ASOOKE headbands. So there's a family that they have a family wedding coming up, so they want 3 ASOOKE headbands. Then I have a bunch of berets to embellish. Like it's a lot. I think in total I have about 10 berets to do. So yesterday I went to my supplier to pick up these berets. For those that might be curious, I usually buy 1 beret. I buy it for 1,000, the big size, and the quality is kind of decent because the one I made for myself, the very first berets tutorial that I shared with us on the channel, I made that beret, I think it was sometime in 2022, or was it early this year? The beret is still in good shape, but because I wear it almost every Sunday, it has gone through a lot of wear and tear. So I want to make another one for myself, still black as well, because I want something that can go with different things, so that at least when I'm going to church, I'm the kind of person that I've been in the Baptist family for about 5 years now, so I've gotten so used to on Sundays covering my head with something, even if it's a fascinator or beret. So I've gotten used to it. I know I grew up in Living Faith. I was born and raised, the significant part of my childhood was in Living Faith Church. And as you know, or as you might know, covering your head is not compulsory in Living Faith. If you don't know what church is Living Faith, Winners, the people that they call Winners out here in Nigeria and all the other places where they are located. So I moved to Baptist church after marriage, and in Baptist church, covering your head is mandatory. So I had to learn how to wear berets and tie scarf, wear turban, wear fascinators and stuff like that. And I've gotten used to it. I kind of like it, and it's kind of like my style, my church style. So anyway, I'm just going to take you guys through this process. A lot of the things I'm doing here, I've done them before on the channel. If you want to see how I typically embellish berets, I have the very first part, I think I made it. You'll see it. I'll try my best to link it on the screen. And the second one, I don't know if it's on the channel yet or not. If it's on the channel, I'm going to leave it up for you guys. If it isn't, it's going to go up, so keep an eye out for it. But before I get to working on berets, I want to finish I've already done like the two ASOOKE headbands that I want to make. I've done most of the work. I've already gone ahead to sew the fabric for wrapping the headbands. So it was initially 2 headbands that were ordered, but now somebody else came with the third one, so I've already cut out the ASOOKE for the third one, so I'm just going to sew it real quick, wrap the headbands. I have so in the markets out here, they call this size. So before now, when I go to the market, I just always ask for big size. But my supplier, I had to correct him money because there was a day that there was a mix-up. I was driving to mile 1, and on my way, I just called him that, oh, keep big size, keep dozen of big size plastic headband for me. And it was like, okay, no problem, come. So I got there, and the size I saw was not big. I was like, Chibike, like, what happened that this is not this? You told me that there was big size. It was like, and that I should have said biggest size. That size I kept for me is the big size, but that this one that I like buying, I don't know if you guys can see, like the 2-inch plastic headband. This is the one that they call biggest size. So this 2-inch plastic headband is biggest size. Then the one that is like 1.5 inch in the width from here to here, that one is called the big size. Then the smaller one is the small size. So you guys should take note of that, my millenary sisters. I believe some of us might already know this, but I'm just sharing it just in case you do not know. So let me keep quiet now. Go ahead and sew this one together, wrap the headbands. I'll keep coming back here and there because this entire process is going to take days. So, and obviously I can't film a footage of this for you. So I'll just be the important parts where I have important information to share with you guys. I'll show y'all, and I hope you guys enjoyed this entire video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. All right. All right guys, so I'm currently working on the third headband. I've done like the groundwork for the first 2. If you guys can hear any noise, our house is under construction, so there's always noise these days. So what was I saying? This third one is like a different style. So I have this length of ASOOKE fabric. This fabric is ASOOKE, by the way, and it's folded into 2. It's unfolded like this, and from here to here is about 30 inches. Let me measure again, but I believe it's like 30 inches. Actually 31.5 inches. You can make yours longer or shorter. So what I'm trying to do now is to mark the midpoint of the width. So from here to here is about 6.25 inch. So I want to mark the midpoint and just draw a straight line, and wherever I draw that straight line, I'm going to gather it. You guys will see the style I'm going for. I think I have a tutorial on it on the channel. I'm not so sure, but I'll just talk you guys through the process on this video, just so in case somebody's interested in making something like this, you get the gist. I'm filming this video kind of like a sit down video, talk through style, not like structured tutorial method, because this is just me fulfilling an order. I'm not necessarily trying to teach. I'm trying to just fulfill an order, but I thought to just whip up my camera and also talk you guys through the process. I hope we all are doing great, by the way. I've not asked how we are doing. How are we doing? Trust that everyone is doing well. Now that I've drawn that midline, I hope you guys can see it. My light is always doing the absolute most. Let me just reduce it a little so you can see. So I have this line at the center. I'm just going to get my needle and thread and then gather that center. I really hope my voice safe is being captured in this video. I hope so. The past few weeks, it's been something. I can't even lie, but I just always remind myself that I'm living in an answered prayer right now, so I cannot complain. I remember when all of these things that I'm doing now used to be prayer points, so we give praise to God for everything. And I'm using hand needle, not beading needle. I know the topic of hand needle and beading needle sometimes is like a is always a question, a reason for questions on the channel. People ask, oh Funbi, what's the difference between hand needle and beading needle? So your hand needle is what you use for stuff like this, just like doing simple stitches on fabric, while your beading needle, like the name goes, is for beading. You use it in beading, and I've shown us multiple times on the channel. If you're new here and maybe you want to get into beading, I have a playlist called beading tutorial or something like that. It has beading, either beading playlist or beading tutorial playlist, I'm not so sure. So you can go check that out and just acquaint yourself with all that we've done so far on the channel. We've done quite a lot. Like, if my channel was a university, people that started with me from the start, they should probably be in their second year of beading university right now. So yeah, it's not too late to join. Watch and learn and practice too. Don't just watch and learn, practice. That's what will help all the knowledge you are gaining stick to you. So this is just me trying to create gathered stitches, just gathering the center of this fabric. And once that is done, the next thing I'll do is to just find a way to attach this to the headband that we're trying to make. If you've not liked the video yet, please like the video. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave me comments if you have questions for me, and I'll be sure to attend to you as soon as possible. Hi guys, so this is the style that I made. Let me dim this light so we see. So the color of this ASOOKE is like peach, as you guys can see, and this is the inspiration for the tutorial. I'll see if I can put a screenshot of the inspiration on the screen for you guys, but this is it on my phone. This is what my client sends to me, that she wants something like this, but for hers, this one on the screen, as you guys can see, I'm sure it's on the screen already, it doesn't have any embellishment on it, so she wants like pearl beads scattered on the design on top. So I'll allow this dry down. As you guys saw, I used my hot glue, my trusty little hot glue. I used it to create this, and this is the end result. If you guys want a separate tutorial just explaining how to create something like this, comment down below. Even though if I have time, depending between now and when I have to move, if I have time, I'll just film a quick little tutorial, because I actually think I like the style. I'll use maybe like a black ASOOKE to make this. I actually really like it. So I'll see if I can get black ASOOKE, make something like this for myself, and share the tutorial with you guys on the channel. But this is absolutely stunning. I can make this in few minutes and you're good to go. So that's it. For the remaining two headbands, the second one is supposed to be a bow headband. So this is like the bow. I already made the bow. I layered 4 pieces of ASOOKE. I have a tutorial on something like this on the channel as well. When you check my Funmibi Olawore designs playlist, you should be able to see all the designs of headbands that I've made so far. I have a lot. My channel is like a library. You can start a business. I can beat my chest boldly and say you can start a business from home using my videos. So don't, if you are a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home whatever, and you're just thinking of what you can do to make money from home, absolutely just watch a lot of my tutorials, recreate them, and start your business, guys. I started everything that you see me do, my YouTube channel, the business I'm running. I started everything from this apartment. I currently live in a 2-bed 2-bath apartment out here in Port Harcourt. Okay, so there's no excuse. Just whatever you have in your hands, put it to use, and God is going to breathe upon it. Okay, make sure that you're working with God, and God will not leave you or forsake you. My life is a living testimony of this fact. Okay, so when I see women just struggling financially and saying, oh, my husband is not giving me money, it's bad enough. We're not here to talk about men that are irresponsible as husbands or fathers, but even you as a woman also be able to do for yourself. Okay, don't depend on any man. Okay, don't depend. I was about to say any man. Don't depend on any man for anything. Okay, try and also put whatever God has placed in your hand into use. I know for me now, because I don't have a child just yet, I have a lot of time on my hands. But even with children, everything for me is determination. If you are determined, we've seen a lot of people, women with 3, 2, 1 child, and they are making it work. Okay, so don't let, oh, I have children to attend to. God will take care of those children with you. Just try your best. Okay, try your best. Faith and work. Okay, not just faith alone. Faith without work is there. So let the faith you have, put work into it, and God is going to help you. Okay, all right. I was getting a bit passionate there. So yeah, this is the first headband. I'm not done with it. I just want the glue that I used to paste this design on top of it. I want it to dry down, and then I'll come back to it. Then I want to also just apply glue here and place this bow on this. So still my hot glue. I don't know. When it comes to placing designs on headpieces, I always get a bit nervous because I'm like, I need to make sure that I paste it in a strategic point so that everything just it makes the person look very pretty when they rock my piece, right? So I've been looking, but I think this spot right here, imagine the bow here, ugly. It has to come to the side a little bit. So I think this side is okay. So I'm just going to put glue on this side here. I need to press it down very well so that it sticks. I need to apply a little bit of force. I don't know if my microphone is on. This is my Bluetooth mic. Okay, it's on actually. I always get nervous that hope I press, because I think in a previous video I've told you guys before, there was a day that I was filming and talking, and that was my July haul, the haul of all the accessories that I bought in July. At the beginning, my voice was being captured, but I think my battery ran out on my camera, so I had to switch out my battery. I don't know whether I switched off my mic or something. Then immediately I put in the battery, I just kept talking without checking the mic, and then I had finished talking. Then I saw that I didn't switch on my microphone. I wanted to cry that day. It was it was so funny. I was like, Jesus. I've been chatting and there was no audio. So I'm always paranoid these days. I always have to check and double check that my voice is being picked up by my microphone. So this is the bow one. For this one as well, I'm still going to do some embellishments. Making these things, it's so therapeutic for me. I just like the entire process. I guess that's what they say about making sure that you do something that you love. I love my job. I love it so much. And one of the most satisfying thing is me seeing some of the things that I've made on people, like people that have made headpieces since maybe 2021. I see them wearing it in 2023, and it's like, oh my gosh, I made that, and the person is still wearing it. And it's the longevity of most of these pieces for me. It's like, I made something years ago and they worn it, and it's still going. Amazing. So I think this is sitting pretty. I'm just going to leave it and keep pressing down because I need it to sit very nicely. So this is what the bow looks like, the side where the bow is, and this is what it will look like. If you look at the person from the side, this is how the bow is going to look. Amazing. So the third headpiece I'm making is this cone headpiece. This headpiece that I made for Christmas, I think it was the Christmas of 2021. I made this. I brought the tutorial on this style to the channel, and you guys loved it too as well. So I'm making this as well in peach for this particular client. I'll just make it, like I said, everything I've done, I have tutorial. Okay, this one, do I have a tutorial? The tutorial I have on it, the bow was standing up as opposed to lying flat like this. So I'll see. If you guys want another tutorial on this bow headband, let me know. If I don't get responses, I'll just believe that you guys know it. So if you want a tutorial, please comment down below, and then I'll work something out for us. If you've not liked the video too, please like. I'm going to just work on this cone headband, and then we'll move on to the embellishment portion. I might not be talking to the camera. I hope my voice has been picking. I might not be talking to the camera, but I'll give you guys montage on everything that I'm doing, and then it'll be time for me to work on the barrettes. The barrettes I might not necessarily film because it's going to be long, and I know you guys don't like long videos, but I'll just try my best. I'll just film. I'll work on the barrettes, embellish them, and then we'll just look at everything I've made and then talk about it. Quick one, guys. So I saw this tip on Instagram on my explore page. So when you get to the end of your glue gun, you see the way it is now, And you know, when you get to people that use glue gun a lot, when you get to this stage, it will be frustrating you to press the nozzle of your glue gun. So what this person said was, you apply some glue here to the tip of this other one and then insert it to just stick to the next one, so that when it's time for it to move into the casing, it stays. If I didn't apply that glue to stick this one to the back, this part would have been falling off, but because of the glue I applied and then I stuck it in, it would just move seamlessly. I hope we all understand what I was saying. I was about to do that. I said, don't let me do it without my people. Let me show them what I'm doing. This is my first time of trying that method, even though I just felt like what she was saying made sense. Maybe I didn't place it well, but I'll see. Maybe next time I try this method, I'll do better. So I'm almost done with this cone one. Just with the glue in anyway. I'm still going to go in with needle and thread just to sew it down to make sure that everything is sitting perfectly. Nothing is falling off. So this is the cone one. Let me reduce this my light again. This is my light that keeps shining bright like a diamond. So this is a cone headband. I used a total of about 7 cones. Not about, I used 7 cones in total. I stuck two are like stuck into each other, and then I have 3 at the back here. It's actually okay. I'm working with it. It's important to have these two, soldering iron and lighter, very important. That's what will make your work look neat at the end of the day. If you don't have any of these two, you will just be seeing fabric flying around left and right. I genuinely hope my microphone is getting rid of the sound in the background. All this work is happening upstairs in my apartment building. I'm going to go ahead and bead and stick on some flat bottom beads and also sew. I'll use my needle and thread to just sew down everything I've done. This is a bow one, absolutely stunning. And this is the third one. The 3 of them, 3 different designs, and I think they all look cute. Something else I want to talk to us about before I take my break is my business logo. I've gotten a bunch of questions, especially from new people on here. This business logo, I got it from AliExpress from a seller called Eternal QUN or something. I'm going to try and leave the spelling, but Eternal QUN. I don't know if I'll be able to put a link to his page on AliExpress, but there are so many sellers, okay? These sellers, as you know, AliExpress is a Chinese website. I don't know them personally, so don't go and buy from them and come and miss me that, oh, Funmi, you recommended this. I don't know them personally. I simply just searched. The first person that popped up on my search page, I just bought the logo from them. So how the guy works is he has a specific design that he uses. He will just ask you for the name of your business or the name you want on your logo, and then he will print it on the logo and ship it down to you. Even though personally, I think if you buy your logo in bulk, if you're running a proper business, if you buy your logo in bulk from all these local printers, it's cheaper in the long run. Because when I did the maths, I was like, am I sure it's not better for me to just meet a local printer to make my logo for me? But the deed was already done and I didn't mind. So just for people that ask me multiple times, where did you get your logo from? I got it from AliExpress. So I just want to cut up 3 of these to stick on the headbands, just so I put a name on my work, okay? So when people see it, they can say, oh, who made this? And then you say, oh, let me even check the person that made this. Let me check her name again. And they see my name on it. And for this as well is my hot glue I'm going to use to stick it onto the headband. I've done this a couple of times on the channel, so I'm not going to bore you guys with that. I just wanted to answer the question about where I get my logo from. Hello y'all, so I'm currently heading out. I discovered that I need certain supplies, and I'm low-key also just buying things that I would need in my new place where I'm moving to, because I said I'm running out of certain things, and for, you know, the kind of work that I do, I would need some of these things. So I'm out to go buy some accessories. By the time I put all those accessories into use, I'll show you guys as well. This is the next day, by the way. You guys, I'm sure you guys can tell. Let me remove this, my shades. So this is the next day. Oh, my light is looking a little too bright. I'm going out to buy fabric flowers, elastic, because I'm making some scrunchies for a friend and a client, beading needle, B6000, hemming gum, thread, and some other supplies for my home. I just thought to come check in. We are still working on the... I finished working on the headbands. I'll show you guys later. And I've worked on about 4 berets. I have like 5 berets to go. I'll be done with this particular order. These are the styles of headpieces that I've done or that I made this week. This has to be my favorite of all the designs that I made. This particular one, I just feel like it just looks stunning. And because it's made with ASOOKE fabric, it just looks phenomenal. I want my camera to focus on it as opposed to focusing on my face. Yeah, this is a true color. I think it looks fabulous, and I went ahead to also accessorize this with pearls in between as well. I think it looks really stunning, amazing. This is the bow one, and then this is the multiple cone headband. Amazing. Yeah, I went ahead to also bead this over here with pearls, and then I also stuck pearls to this as well. I'm going to go ahead and package them. For this one, I think I still want to do some finishing touches, kind of stitch the cones together just for extra security. For now, all I've done, apart from this portion where I beaded, I've not done any stitching in between. I only used my hot glue, and I don't want to depend on just glue, so I still want to do some hand stitches. As for the berets, let me show you guys the designs, and I actually think I want to package them as well. Let me show you. I think I've showed you guys in the beret video. If you've not seen that video, please go check it out. I shared the first batch of berets that I made for a client, and one of my big sisters, my auntie out here in Port Harcourt, she ordered some berets, and she also ordered more. She's order is part of this. I think I've explained all of this before, so let me just show us anyway. The bag where they are in currently is the regular bag that the beret comes in when you buy the beret, but after my work on it, I'm just going to repackage it. So this is the one. It has like gold studs on it, and then I have this flower situation going on here. I want to come here so it focuses well. Can you guys see? Amazing. The red one, this red one has lace going on here, and then I also have the matching red studs. I left the center bare just to give it a different vibe. The green beret as well. I have this flower situation going on here, flower here, and then I have mixture of gold and like pearl like studs. Let me just move this closer. And then I have purple as well. This is the purple one, very simple and cute. I have this beading situation. Everything here was handmade. I beaded the applique that was used here, and then this entire portion was just left bare. Phenomenal. That's how it looks. Amazing. I went ahead to accessorize this with some fabric flowers over here, and then some studs here as well. Stunning. They are flat bottom beads now. That's what I'm calling studs. Brown, and then I have this flower situation here as well. I went ahead to do some beading here as well. The beading was handmade, and then I have these flat bottom beads here. Amazing. This is it right here. I went ahead to paste some flat bottom beads here. Then I did some beadwork with some ostrich feathers out here. Phenomenal. Final one, last but not the least, is the wine beret, and I went ahead to also accessorize it right here. Everything done here handmade. The beading here handmade from scratch. Phenomenal. So that's pretty much everything. What I want to do now is to take pictures of these berets just to have it in my collection. What do you guys think? Which of them? If you can go back and rewind and watch everything I just shared, let me know which color, which of the berets is your favorite. Let me know also which of the headpieces, which of the styles is your favorite. Comment your favorite down below so I know you guys' preference. Like I said at the intro, by the time you guys are seeing this video, I've left Port Harcourt, so most of these things will not be available for sale. I wish I was available here to take your orders, but I'm moving to a new city with my family, and yeah, it is what it is. So you can watch my tutorials, my beading tutorials, my embellishment tutorials, just to learn how to do this. You can totally start this off. For the past 2 years, from 2021 till date, most of the income I've been making for myself has been from doing stuff like this, making headpieces for people, making YouTube videos. That's what has been giving me money. So this is a venture that you can totally start off if you are just looking at what you can, start off from home and make money. Absolutely, I highly recommend. Like I always say, nothing good comes easy, okay? Nothing sustainable comes easy. So at the beginning, it might be a bit stressful, but just keep persevering and put your best foot forward every single time. I think that's how they say that saying. So yeah, put your best foot forward, and God is going to reward you. God is going to breathe upon your work, and reward you. I want to stop this video here because I feel like I've been going on and on and on and on and on. If you enjoyed watching, if you just liked coming behind the scene with me to see everything that I've been up to, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up. I do stuff like this typically on here on my channel. I share beading tutorials, embellishment tutorials, headpieces tutorials, and all that jazz. So if you'd be interested in stuff like that, please make sure you're subscribed to this channel, like this video, share with a friend, leave me comments with your thoughts down in the comment section. And yeah, friends, I can't wait to see you in another video very, very soon. Bye.